Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of investing and how this tech juggernaut, yes, we're talking about SoftBank, has become a beacon for other investors looking to ride the wave of the future before it even hits the shore. Now, for those who might not know, Jesse Waters has been a voice that many turn to when it comes to understanding the market dynamics, and I thought it'd be cool to see why his take is so fascinating, especially concerning SoftBank. Are you ready? Let's break down the story of how investors are responding to SoftBank and what this really means in the grand scheme of things. All right, so first up, let's talk about the rise of SoftBank. SoftBank has transformed space, to say the least. Founded in 1981, it's morphed from a software distributor into one of the largest technology investors globally. We're talking about a firm that's thrown down cash in companies like Alibaba and Uber, among others, through its Vision Fund, which boasts over $100 billion in capital. That's not chump change, folks. Now, when SoftBank makes moves, whether that's investing in AI, mobile communications, or the next big fintech solution, the ripple effect is real. Investors aren't just sitting on the sidelines. They're clamoring to get a piece of that pie. Why? It's all about market psychology. When everyone sees SoftBank stepping in, it signals confidence. It's like the big shot in a poker game. You don't want to fold when they're in, right? Let's dig into some specific case studies to illustrate how SoftBank's influence plays out in the wild. Take a look at ByteDance, the parent company of TikTok. In 2018, SoftBank invested heavily, and guess what? That raised everyone's eyebrows, funneling more interest from investors around the globe. The resulting traction catapulted TikTok to a global platform, and it now has over 1 billion monthly active users. That's a massive win for both SoftBank and the industry. Talk about foresight. Then there's Coupang, often dubbed the Amazon of South Korea. SoftBank's investment in Coupang helped it launch a successful IPO, valued at around $60 billion when it debuted in early 2021. It's this kind of trend-following behavior that causes investors to jump in if SoftBank backs it. It must be good, right? But it's not just sunshine and rainbows. Investing under the shadow of SoftBank isn't without its risks. Remember WeWork? SoftBank's once promising investment turned into a massive cautionary tale. The infamous IPO flopped, and it sent shockwaves through the venture capital community, reminding everyone that nothing is guaranteed just because SoftBank is in the mix. So, what does this say about market sentiment? It's interesting you see this phenomenon where investors experience FOMO, or fear of missing out. When SoftBank dives in, they create buzz and urgency. It's a herd mentality that's hard to resist. But if we factor in the market volatility that often follows such investments, things can get dicey. Here's another layer for those of you who thrive on numbers and data. According to a report from Prekin, the total capital raised by venture capital firms increased dramatically, reaching over $150 billion in 2021. Within that ecosystem, SoftBank's aggressive investments have been notably impactful. When they invest, we often see a spike in overall VC funding. They attract attention, which leads to higher valuations and even more investment flows in comparable sectors. So, is following SoftBank a foolproof strategy? Not quite. Investors need to weigh the risks, keeping an eye on market fundamentals rather than just chasing the SoftBank stamp of approval. It's crucial to dig deeper into the metrics that really matter, like revenue growth, user acquisition costs, and retention rates. Don't just follow the leader blindly. All right, folks, let's wrap up our deep dive. We've explored how SoftBank has not only reshaped its own portfolio, but also how it has dramatically influenced investor behavior at large. Investors are drawn to what appears to be a golden ticket, but as we've seen, there are risks involved, so tread carefully. As we move forward in this dynamic investing landscape, I encourage each of you to think critically about your own investment strategies. Ask questions, do your research, and don't let the excitement blind you to the numbers. What do you think the future holds for investors following insights from major players like SoftBank? Share your thoughts below. If you found this video insightful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's keep the conversation going. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay smart and savvy.